I was just about to edit some shorts for y'all, and I actually planned to spend the entire week just editing shorts and stuff because I just happen to have a lot of time this week, and I'm probably going to be busy next week again with some other stuff. So I thought, it's a perfect time. But with the amount of bullshit I had going on in my comments lately, I think I genuinely just need a couple of days without social media, to be honest. I don't know, I may just take the week off and relax for a bit. You'll always get some stupid comments here and there. Every creator will inevitably have to deal with that kind of bullshit. And I probably shouldn't complain or anything, since really 99% of my comments are not stupid bullshit. But the last couple of days, I just noticed that there is a certain point where I actually start being annoyed and a little bit triggered by a few things. Like, you have no idea what kind of bullshit I have to read sometimes. I know that probably sounds arrogant as fuck, but I mean, you haven't read that shit, okay? And usually I think I can deal with these kind of things pretty well. I rather amuse myself about these things, and most of the time you can really just laugh about it. Some of these literally become inside jokes. Sometimes, if they are funny, we are going to show them to each other, like sending a screenshot into the content creator chat or something. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can literally just ask the other Shinobi Striker creators. It's kind of a running gag in a way. Other creators are laughing at these comments, being like, where do you keep finding all these idiots? I don't get why you attract them like that. I'd kind of understand if they comment that under my video, because I actually make that kind of content, but you barely do anything in that direction. What the fuck? I mean, I guess me mainly doing shorts probably plays a big part in that, because people a lot of times maybe don't decide to watch my content and it just gets put into their face while they're scrolling. I guess that may be a part of that, but these last couple of days specifically, it's been crazy. They are just popping in every 20 minutes almost. I can't check my fucking phone without seeing them. And then some of these guys are just hating on you for some completely dumb reasons, but then keep binge watching your content or keep commenting under your videos for like over a year, although apparently they don't like what they see, and keep trying to tell you that you don't know your shit and are just a horrible person and whatnot. Then you have people that obviously have no idea what they are talking about. Like, literally everybody is looking at them, immediately being able to tell they have absolutely no freaking clue. But then they have these really strong opinions based on nothing but thin air and come up with the most ridiculous kind of statements and then act like you are the weird one. And what really kind of triggered me these last couple of days are the kind of people that just think that they are so special, that think that they just know everything about things they logically just can't know anything about, thinking they are just Jesus Christ or something, and because they think something or feel something, that must obviously be a fact, yeah? Because they are just the greatest and know everything. Like, bro, you don't know me at all. You can't even see 2% of what I'm doing. What are you even judging me for right now? Like, what do you base that on? All that bullshit realistically says more about the experiences you have made and the associations and expectations that you have than it says about me. I can't even take it personally because you're not even talking about me. You're just talking about the image of me that you're making up in your head. Yeah, you're literally just judgy, ignorant, and self-entitled. Oh, I'm 31 years old. Like, yeah, and be 31 somewhere else, dude. Get off my nuts. What the fuck? Like, some people are accusing you of some bullshit you didn't do, trying to tell you all about who you are, although they don't know you a single bit and are just a complete stranger. And then after pissing you off for a prolonged period of time, proving that they are just some absolute idiot with zero self-awareness, they wonder why you are not blowing sugar up their ass. Okay, kind of an extreme example, but it gets the point across. If I just go out there now and say you are a pedophile or you raped or killed someone, are you gonna sit there and be like, oh, thank you, Boba, you're such a kind person? What the fuck are we talking about? My point was just, oh, fuck off. You changed your point 3 times already because you didn't have one to begin with. Your initial comment had nothing to do with any of that. You've just been saying some dumb shit that you were super confident in because you actually don't have enough understanding to even see how much you don't know and think you're an expert because of it. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect for you. Or you just try to let out some frustration about things that have nothing to do with me or my community, or we're just being disrespectful or trying to make fun of someone, or just projecting or coping. It doesn't really matter. It's usually one of those things. And, most of the time, as long as people stay respectful and somewhat reasonable, I'm gonna take them seriously and actually take the time to explain to them and have a conversation with them. Or if they misbehave, I let them know, yo, that's no way to behave. We're not gonna have any of that over here. I may ignore them, I may block them, whatever. If it's ridiculous enough, I'ma just amuse myself about it. It really depends. But yeah, these kind of people piling up over the last days, paired with the fact that in general I didn't really get as many comments in total the last couple of weeks, it kind of warps my perception and makes it feel like every second comment I have to deal with is some stupid bullshit. And I appreciate all the people that see that kind of shit and are just like, say to a breath boba, it's not worth it, they can't be saved, it's of no use. And I also appreciate everybody else that shows support through commenting or also leaving a like, or, you know, just having a love for the game and enjoying the content. Heck, even the haters in the end, because the engagement probably helps the channel anyways. But I'm not gonna lie, if I start to notice that shit starts to actually be annoying and people actually start triggering me, it's probably time to just do something else for a bit. I'm not gonna let anyone bullshit me. You know, a lot of times it's kind of my own fault that I even interact with people that you really don't have a good time interacting with. But most of the time it starts somewhat innocently and I'm like, you know, maybe they just didn't realize it, weren't really self-aware at that moment. Yeah, I mean, everyone is trying to be a good person in the end, right? I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And if it's someone just not understanding something, yeah, although it may be a little ridiculous at times, or even if it gets annoying because it's by far not the first time I hear that bullshit, a lot of times I'm gonna try and explain it to them, and in that case, it's kind of on me when I get to a point where I just don't have any patience left anymore, or am frustrated with them about, well, how stupid some people actually manage to be. Yeah, let's be honest. Kind of sounds a little bit rough, but that's kind of how it feels like in that moment. Like, I don't even want to go around and just call other people stupid and think I'm so much smarter than them and everything. But I don't know, man. Call me a bad person, but when I read something like that, I'm not sitting there thinking to myself, yeah, wow, that is a smart person. Absolute genius. He must be really intelligent. I'm not sitting there being like, yeah, you're a smart one. When you read some of these things, you're just like, what the fuck? How did that even make sense to you? Like, it's quite obvious to 99% of the population that the shit you just dropped did not have any chance of being true to begin with. A lot of times people would also just make up some dumb shit that's just simply factually not true. Like, bro, you're one Google search away from finding out how stupid you are. Why do I have to tell you? Like, fuck off. One funny short story that I think I can actually share, just so you get a little idea of how ridiculous things get sometimes. Basimus made a community post. I obviously have notifications on, and you should too. Subscribe to that man Basimus. Definitely some really dope content over there. Anyways, I saw the post early and commented on it to let him know, yo bro, I'm sorry, I can't even read that shit. You may want to read over that again and fix the typos and translations and all that, and just make sure everything is right. Because, you know, Basimus is from Finland, so English really isn't an easy language for him. It also isn't for me. That, you know, German to English is not quite the same as Finnish to English, okay? German and English are very closely related. It's like a whole different level of difficulty he faces, okay? And you have to know, Basimus and I, we know each other for like over 2 years now. We have contact almost daily a lot of times. I see Basimus as a friend, and I like to believe that I'm something like that to him too, okay? And then some stranger on the internet who doesn't know me or Basimus had a problem with my comment. Not that Basimus had any problem with it, he would have just DM'd me about it if that would be the case. At least I would hope he would do that, right? They were actually seeing it as me hating on Basimus or whatever, saying, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the post, you're just a hater, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, of course, there's nothing wrong with it now because he fixed the post, because I pointed him at it, you know. I was just trying to help Basimus, and I don't know, we know each other, we are friends, you know. But yeah, no, that man, he knew that better, you know. Man was sitting there being like, no, you're not. If you were a friend, you would have DM'd him, and yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what he said anymore exactly. But it was some dumb shit. And then some other guy was chipping in, shooting against me too. And Basimus was trying to tell them nicely that, you know, everything is fine and stuff, and that we are actually friends. I'm just sitting there. Not sure if they are for real now or if they're just trolling right now. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, what the fuck? I saw the post and let Basimus know that some mistakes slipped past him. Okay? I didn't DM him because I was already on the post. Like, but what would I close the app and open another one when I can literally just comment here and he gets notification? Like, come on, dude. It would be the same message per DM, and I didn't say anything bad or embarrassing or whatever that you'd be concerned about the public here, or did I? Not that I'm aware of. And under my initial comment, I even commented, maybe just delete my comment after fixing it. But you know, Basimus just decided to leave it in there anyways, fine too. I'm sending Basimus a screenshot being like, are they fucking serious right now? And he's just laughing his ass off, being like, I don't know why they always have something with you out of all people. Like, you don't mean no harm to a single person out there, yeah? He just sits there laughing at my face. I mean, like, through the phone, but you get what I mean. Anyways, most of the time I can deal with that kind of shit pretty well. Most of the time it's just funny, yeah? These last couple of days, though, I'm kind of getting tired of it. You can call me a sensitive little bitch, but I just need a few days off, man, okay? I'm trying to be nice to people as long as they don't give me a reason not to be. And even if they do, even if they initially may piss me off, I'm usually thinking to myself, well, they probably don't mean it. We all trying our best out here, and sometimes we slip up, you know? Happens to me too. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and let people bullshit me like that. Like, come on, dude. If I can see that you're just a weird kind of idiot, or just seem completely stupid, or just think you can go around being disrespectful towards me or my community, or if you just come here to be negative and let your frustration about your in-game experience, the game, the devs, your neighbor, I don't give a damn, I'ma just decide to not interact with you. I'ma just ignore or straight up block you and keep doing my thing anyways, okay? And one thing you guys also have to keep in mind is, how many views do I get per day? I mean, it fluctuates. Sometimes it's like, I don't know, 10k views a day. Some days it's a little over 30k. It really depends. And yeah, not all of these views are different people. Some people may actually watch 2 or 3 videos in a row. But let's say it's maybe like, I don't know, 10,000 people that watch me every day. Yeah. Just imagine while you're at work at your 8-hour shift, 10k people are watching, closely watching you. Everybody's gonna have their opinions, gonna make their comments, yeah? People are gonna judge you, throw shit at you, letting their anger out on you. You are constantly perceived by so many people. That's doing something with your brain. The human brain is not meant for that. That's not a situation that would ever naturally occur in the wild. You may think you're smart, but your body and your brain still think they're running through the savannah thousands of years ago getting chased by lions. It's still practically the same. We are not really made for that. So you gotta find ways how to deal with that, you know? You just can't be concerned about all these opinions out there. That just wouldn't be healthy, I guess. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm completely unfazed by everything. Last time I checked, I wasn't too cool for being an actual human being with everything there is to that. But I also like myself enough to not let anyone treat me in a way that I can't tolerate. And you gotta have some self-respect and understand that you have a limited amount of time on this planet. You just have this one life, and it's probably too short to do everything that you want to do in life anyways. So you really don't have the time to mess with that kind of stuff. At least I don't, okay? Also, if you feel spoken to in this video, just know that I probably wasn't even talking about you. I also wasn't really talking about anyone specifically, really. I mean, except maybe that one guy that is 31 and just unlocked some reality-altering dojutsu and just knows everything. And yeah, that guy actually kind of triggered me. Anyways, see you in a week. I'm not trying to punish anyone or anything. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yes, you gotta drop some more comments if you want a new video, or like punish everyone just because a few guys pissed my cereals. Yeah. I'm just, you know, giving a little update, telling y'all that I'm gonna take a couple of days off, little 1 week vacation. Yeah. Not because I need to explain myself. I just wanted to, out of genuine appreciation and gratitude towards the people that keep supporting me, that keep having my back. I mean, in the end, if I'm starting to get bored or feel like it, I may as well just sit down and work on some content anyways. But just know, if I don't drop anything for a week or so, I'm fine. I didn't die in a car accident or anything. I'm still around. New content is coming. But I just need a little break from social media at times, okay? I'm not really a social media kind of person necessarily. I don't even have my phone with me when I go out. It's just, since I started making content, I obviously am busy with it a lot. And then I also want to interact with you guys on Discord and with the other creators, you know? Just a bunch of people that you meet along the way that have similar interests, obviously, that maybe face similar challenges. People where you can learn from each other, inspire each other, motivate each other. It's been a blast. I appreciate you all so much. Some of you guys genuinely became good friends over the years. I'm grateful for so many things, you know. Overall, I'm having a really good time over here. Just know that sometimes I need a little break from all of it. And from here on, if I ever feel like I got myself into a pointless conversation with some random out there that I don't enjoy, I'm just withdraw from it. And then they can sit there and be like, now you can't say anything anymore, huh? Yeah, I must be right. Own that motherfucker. Like, yeah, no, it's more so that I don't necessarily enjoy spending time with you, okay? So I just move on to something enjoyable. I'm not trying to win some pointless debate over things that shouldn't be a debate to begin with, or deal with some dude disrespecting me or my people. Don't really mess with that kind of shit. I'm sorry. Anyways, have a nice evening, morning, whatever it may be. All the best to all the shinobi out there. I love you guys. Take care.